Hello viewers, in this video I will show you how you can set up Facebook pixel with conversion API to track accurate data. So before we start, let's quickly cover why using both the Facebook pixel and conversion API is important. The Facebook pixel collects data through browser-based tracking, which is useful but can miss some actions due to browser restrictions or ad blockers. That's where the conversion API comes in. It allows for server-side tracking, helping capture the conversion that pixel might miss. So together these tools give you a more accurate view of your ad performance, helping you reach the right audience and maximize your ad spend. So now let's get back to the screen and let's see how we can set up those things. So at first I already connected my Google Tag Manager with the website, so you can easily simply connect the Tag Manager with your website. Now let's go to the preview. So from the preview we will do a purchase, so we can see the events. So let's purchase one product here. Now after checkout you can just purchase the product here. Now after purchase from here the product, now we can see there is a purchase event, and from the purchase event also the data layer values also showing here. Now based on this we need to set up those things, and also there is the other events like the vegan checkout and those view item list events, view item events. So all of those events are here. Now for this let's do set up the purchase event. Now from Google Tag Manager, from the trigger part, we'll create a trigger for the purchase event. Now make the custom event and purchase. So simply you can just create the triggers here, and also you can simply add those other events like the add to cart, checkout, view item and purchase things. So after that we need to create multiple variables here, so we can actually pass those parameters, those object properties with the event, so we can get more accurate data here. So like here you can see from the doc file I already added those things. Now I will just copy those things and add with the event. So at first let's create the for the product names the custom JavaScript. Now here I would choose the custom JavaScript. And save one. And here also I need another variable for the e-commerce items variable. So for this would be the e-commerce dot items, and then again create for the product IDs. just copy from here and then paste it. So we'll edit the custom JavaScript for the product names and the product IDs, and there are also multiple variables we need to create here, like the value, currency, transaction ID. So I'll just copy those things here. Like this would be the ecommerce.value, and another one is for the currency. This is for the ecommerce.currency, and another one is for the transaction ID. So we just created those parameters we need for the purchase event. Now go to the tag part. So make sure you just added this Facebook pixel template here, and just add this one, and here I'll choose my Facebook pixel code. So as a default, this is for the page view. This would be all pages, and just save this one. And the next one is the purchase. Again, choose the Facebook pixel code, and now here you need to change the event for the purchase event here, and choose the trigger for the purchase trigger. Now here we need to add additional object properties here, so we can actually send those event properties. So just choose here the contact type. So this would be the product. Another one is for the content name. We already created the variables for the product names. Here is the content ID. Choose the product IDs. This one for the currency, and the last one for the order ID. So we can send the event data with the transaction ID, those things, the currency, dynamic currency, and the values of total purchase of the product. So that's it. We just simply set up the event for the browser side for the purchase event, and also if for the e-commerce side, you can also send the other events like the add to cart, vegan checkout, v-item, those events what you want. Just add those events here and then just send the data to the Facebook pixel. So for now I'm just creating for the purchase event for now. So we just created this purchase event for the browser side. Now we need to connect the conversion API, so we can actually send the data from both browser side and the conversion API data. So for the conversion API data, I would like to use the step.io, which I would prefer to use here. For set up the conversion API, you need to create another container here and just choose the server container, and with this server container you just simply connect this step.io so that can pass the data for the conversion API. So I already connected the step.io with my Google Tag Manager, this server container. So just you can simply do this and then pass the data here. So here I would create a trigger for the purchase trigger. You need to choose the matches regex, and we're sending now the data only for the page view and the purchase. So make sure you just set up those things as like the same I did. So those for those page view event and purchase event, if you need to add other events, you can send the data from the conversion API. So then just save it. And also from the browser side, we need to send the data to the server container, and from the server container it will pass to the event manager from the Facebook Business Manager. So we need to do a process here so we can pass the purchase event data from the browser side to server side. So here we need to create a Google tag here. And you can just put any random one, or you can add your Google Analytics measurement ID here. So I'm just adding here just a random tag ID number, and there it would be the all pages, and you have to make sure you need to add this step.io with this one. So you will just add the domain name from here, from the step.io. Just copy this one and type for the server container URL, just add this one, save it. And also here one thing we need to do here before set up the purchase conversion API, we need to set up the event ID, so we can do the event deduplication process. So we can tell Facebook to let know that the same user purchases the product, and you don't need to count multiple purchases for this one. So then they will, when you set up the event ID, they will just add one purchase event from the same user. So here I need to add the event ID from the template. So we can find this from the variable templates, add the event ID. Just simply add this variable here. So here I'm just adding the event ID variable. Just simply add this one and then just save it. And after save this event ID, we need to add the event ID here for the both browser and the server both side. Then save it, and also add the same thing with the browser tag. For the browser tag, you will find this from here. From the mode setting, you will find the event ID. Just add this one. Just add the event ID here. Okay, so done. We successfully connected those event ID with those tags, and the next one is again for the purchase. So here we need to choose the GA4 event here and choose the same measurement ID, and event name would be purchase here, and here I would need the multiple parameters as like the variables we created previously here. Like again, as like same, we need to send those parameters here as like before, but you have to make sure that for conversion API those things parameters would seems like this. So make sure you are sending those API data as like this one. Here's the content name. This is for the product IDs. Next one is for the value. Same for the transaction ID. So for now we are sending those data. And if you want to add more event parameter like the tax information, coupon, those things, you can just add those variables from here. And the trigger would be for the purchase event. So here is it. So that's it, and then just save those things and make publish. And after sending those data from the browser side, we also need to create a tag for the from the server container. So here you will get a conversion API tag. Now you need to add the pixel ID, the API access token. So just simply go to your event manager. From this setting part you will find the dataset ID. Just add those things here, and when you scroll down a little bit below, you'll find this access token. Just copy this and add here, and from the test event you'll find this test event code. And the trigger would be we need to add the API trigger we added here. So we just connected all of those things, then save it and just submit. Okay, now we have to go to the preview and let's see if how it's working now. So just go to the preview. So now connect from the preview. And let's do a purchase from here. Okay, so after doing the purchase, you can see from the test events, like here you can see the purchase event, those page view event, and both are deduplicated. That's mean one event also coming from the browser and another also coming from the server side. So, and also if you check the purchase event, you can see all of those parameters we are getting here, and also both from the conversion API. So this is the way you can actually set up your Facebook pixel with conversion API for data tracking. And also if you need any help regarding for the conversion tracking, you can reach out to me directly. So also don't forget to like, subscribe and comment if this video helped you, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much. Bye.